For my argument will be centered more on the EC, okay, and the people it recruits to manage these processes. You get me?
Yeah.
The EC and the people that are recruited to manage these processes. How did we get here? Has the EC come out to tell us that, listen, this is the report on the 2024 election. Here, this is what happened. Here, this is how we conducted ourselves. Here, this is where an officer let us down. You get it? A failure to do that would always saddle us with this particular situation.
Yeah.
Then the humanitarian thing will kick in. Then procedural issues will kick in. You get it? Then the legal, you know, is it legalities? Or
legalities.
Legalities will also kick in. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, from the judge's position, what did he say? He says that he not, I mean, even though WACPA gave Wakpa, okay, we used to call him Wakpa, you know, senior Wakpa, you know, had issues with 41 constituencies. Polling stations. He noticed that even those ones that he didn't contested had issues.
Yeah.
Mathematical inaccuracies. And then I think from, I'm reading from your website.
Right.
Where it says that some of the...
That's the ruling.
Yeah, this is a ruling.
The ruling of the judge.
Yes, and it's a new... I'm trying to... There's that some of the copies were marred by... what? Is that interpolations, dipping ink, cancellations, and then handwritten irregularities that rendered the records unreliable. Okay, and that at a point in time, they even had to go to Tamale to go and do when violence occurred. They went to Tamale to go and continue the coalition. Now that WAPA was not informed about this particular thing. Who took the decision to go to Tamale?
Yeah.
How come the parties involved, all the parties were not
a major stakeholder in the election?
Exactly. So we are making argument based on emotion. However, if there are technical issues that has to be addressed, we need to face them. Because this is not the first time that we are dealing with such an issue.
Yeah.
Georgiamu occurred, which it's like we took it for granted. Then in 2020, was it 2004, the election? I remember Clensowu, Portufe, and then I think Rojo Metelnunu took the election to court as well. I think that was the first major.
I think 2004.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we dealt with that one as well. Then came, you know, Akufo-Addo's election petition, and then President Mohammed's election petition. And in between that, other constituencies have had issues and so on. Are we saying that we have not learned anything from some of these things? If for nothing at all, this particular Kpandai one gives us a very, critical point to think about the people we recruit for such, elections. The officers that EC recruits. That how come, inks were dipping. Yeah. In one instance, they said that the numbers, the figures that were written didn't tally with the number that was written over there. Yet a result was declared.
It says the skill and nature of the irregularities uncovered in the pink sheets made it impossible to isolate the problem to just the contested polling stations.
Thank you. So, I mean, the emotional argument we are making, the political claims that we are throwing around, does it, fit into this? Does it meet this particular judgment that the court is talking about? So we can accuse, the judge of anything. But he's holding a document, or he's made analysis of what was put before him.
And
he says, listen, this is what I discovered. And that even though 41 had issues, was disputed, when I look at all the generality of the results, there are issues with it. So let's rerun the thing. He didn't say that, hey, let's give it to Wakpa.
No.
So it's like that Solomon kind of situation.
With a baby.
With a baby. With a baby. Where?
Now you're adding biblical.
Humanitarian, emotional,
You get it?
Yeah.
You know, so one said, listen, cut the baby into two. The other one said, no, you just give the baby out to the person who said we should cut it into two. You get it? I mean, through that is a judge who says, listen, let's rerun this particular thing again. So that if, what's his name? Is it Nyindam? Nyindam won the election, it will show.
But he's very confident that even if he goes again, he wins.
Listen,
So
I'm a very realistic man when it comes to elections after presidency is determined.
Yeah.
And you know, I always say that the ruling party has leverage.
Right.
And can overturn the win. Even as we sit here, you know, people, it's become common that the ruling party likes to do business with their members of parliament. It's unfortunate that that is the case in this country.
But
it shouldn't have been the case.
Is it not that the government is working, so then there's an appetite to have an MP whose party is in power?
No, but we can't even fall for that because
this is the reality.
Akufo-Addo was working.
No, I mean, Chachukwuesin's thing. Listen, let's be a bit realistic here. The nuances of Chachukwuesin quite different, and let me also admit, the goodwill was exhausted when it came to Chachukwuesin. That was the second term. That was the second term of the performance. The performance of that Ghanaians had. The performance of Nana Akufo-Addo did not make it possible. Had been performance. You understand? So
you don't want to repeat the words. Poor performance.
A measure of his performance in government.
So it's different. But this one, the goodwill is there. It's been just a year. You understand? And frankly speaking, goodwill that people have for John Dramani Mahama, whether I like it or not, still exists. The
goodwill
wind,
and performance.
The wind is still blowing. Okay, you can add the performance bit.
Thank you.
I won't take that from you.
Let's not take Larry's time.
So you know, the MP can be bold and very expectant of a win, but
you don't see that way.
No, I just want to be a bit realistic.
Cautiously cautious.
Charlie, times
cautionary optimism.
As you know, and then mind you, NDC in power will resource work power quite well. You know, and these
like you would have.
Something like that. And these times the electorate, whether we like it or not, get influenced once in a while by, you know, the machetes that are shared and, you know, matchbox.
Sorry.
One of the things that the judge said, Justice Brewer said, that the pink sheets recording raised substantial questions as to what has happened. He went on that the court could not quite wash the inconsistencies or assume the remaining unexamined stations were free of
similar problems.
Whitewashing. Whitewashing. Yes, whitewashing irregularities. So the minority, with all the lawyers they have, are they looking at this?
Are they minded to even push for reforms?
Do you understand? Exactly. But this thing where, I mean, we don't get to hear officials of EC speaking to some of this. There's something that the EC should even talk about. Answer questions. Listen, tell us which
of the petitions against them.
Petitions are against individuals, not the institution.
You know, so they should be speaking to some of these things. You can't be giving so much money. You give us so much assurances press conferences upon press conferences, and when such things happen, you are nowhere to be found. Earlier, we had issues with, the presidential election, where arithmetically you were wrong. Again, the arithmetic,
Same.
Yeah, it's here again. So EC boss couldn't give us numbers or couldn't justify her numbers. The number one in the morning, number one mid morning, another afternoon, then midday another one happens, and then it goes on even deep into the night. The discrepancies. If the EC boss then couldn't justify, do we expect a junior officer
at the district level,
at the district level or wherever it is to speak to it? But the very moment the EC boss is speaking to it, you have no excuse at all not to speak to it. Okay? We should see the officers who are employed. Maybe you will know him and you could say that this guy, I sat in classroom with him, he was not good at arithmetically.
then
he got better with time.
He got better with time. Is it?
But let's be careful.
It will.
Yes, affects some people adversely.
No, but
If you look at their performance in class as a basis, we have had some in the past.
Yeah.
Some University of Ghana students who had passed, who ended up becoming president of Ghana. We saw the outcome of it.
You are saying third class.
Third class, yeah.
Let me wrap up. We should begin to have people owning up to some of these things. Because since 1992, we've been at this thing.
Yeah.
And we are supposed to improve over time by Dixon's position.
Yeah.
But if every now and then we get back into the abyss, then we are in trouble.
Trouble.
People are paid for the work they do. Indeed, they even go on demonstrations for non-payment.
This is a classic headsmart's role.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it is neither. I mean, it's not an NDC problem or MPP problem. It is our problem.
Yeah. And we need to deal with it.
We need to deal with it and deal with it head on. Not this thing where it's NDC that is engineering it, or it's MPP that is engineering it.
Well, maybe if we were privy to the lawyers of EC during the court proceedings, maybe we'll hear their side of the story.
No, that is not. That is not.
No, I'm just.
The judge's position.
I take the judges, but what I'm saying is that once the EC was party to this, I'm hoping and expecting that during the proceedings,
to some of the issues
the EC's lawyers.
But before you'll be surprised that this is not an isolated case. The other ones we are not hearing of them because there's no contest over them, or nobody has decided to go to court with it.
Yeah,
you get it.
So like the Obuasi case.
But don't forget that there are some pending petitions.
Petitions.
Okay.
Yeah, there were about 7 petitions at the time. And the fact that the media is not following the proceedings.
For me, so I can ask.
I think that listen. The EC needs to be speaking to some of these issues.
Right.
And the media also, including me, we should also be following up this thing, because that it happens, an event happens, and then we report on it.
It dies out.
And then that's it. We don't follow it up, to this point.
I agree.
Okay. How many people have we gotten copies of the judgment that we are reading from, and then we are quoting from, and then we are learning from it? It is not enough that EC demands huge sums of money. It's given to them. They go out there to employ people. They have officials who have been employed for years
and haven't been paid too.
Well, you get it. And then at the end of the day, they give us this, particular thing which is for their mandate. Okay, and they leave questions, and we have to go back, use additional money to rerun this whole thing again. Time and resources. Time and resources.
Yeah.
Time on the EC's part, time on the contestants' part, then the electorate as well.
True.
Can't we improve? Are we not learning? 1992, and all this is what we are, you know, dealing with. Gee.
Very well.